As you probably know, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has been going after some of the biggest crypto companies for one reason or another for a while now. Many of us may not have paid much attention to this before, but new information tells us that we should, because it affects us all, even sheep owners. So make sure you watch this movie all the way through. Disclaimer. So, for those who don't know, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued Coinbase last month, saying that Coinbase refused to register as a trader. According to the SEC, every cryptocurrency except Bitcoin is a security. This means that any company, including Shib, that wants to transfer any other cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin must either become a broker or take every other cryptocurrency off the market. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, says that they got back to them and said, "We think every asset except Bitcoin is a security." And we asked, well, what makes you think that? Because that's not what we think the law says. And they told him, "We're not going to tell you why. You need to remove from the list everything except Bitcoin." Don't you think those are really high stakes? I mean, give it some thought. If Coinbase, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, had to remove all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin from its platform, that would have a big effect on the cryptocurrency business. In fact, it could bring the whole business to a halt. This is something that Coinbase's CEO knows. With only Bitcoin, it would be hard, if not impossible, for Coinbase to stay in business. We're still not sure something like this would just set a bad example for future deals. Even though the SEC is asking Coinbase to do this right now, if it works, they will ask every other cryptocurrency company to do the same or get registered as brokers. And if this happens, the cryptocurrency market as we know it will definitely end. Even Bitcoin may not be able to avoid this. If you're wondering why these exchanges don't just sign up to be brokers, it's because the registering process is long, as you'd expect with anything the government does. Also, the SEC might have some rules that these platforms might not be able to follow. But the biggest problem is that when these companies sign up to be brokers, the government instantly has control over them. If that happens, a big part of what makes crypto would be lost. Also, the SEC's move against Coinbase seems to show that it has even bigger plans for the cryptocurrency market. Remember that over the years, national governments have been looking for ways to control the crypto space. The SEC's recent move to crack down on cryptocurrency platforms could be a sign that the government wants to take more control over the cryptocurrency market. In the SEC's case against Coinbase, it's kind of a new idea that the SEC might consider all cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin to be securities. She wasn't one of the 13 cryptocurrencies that were put on the list as assets. So no one really knows why the SEC seems to have changed its meaning of securities to include all cryptocurrencies except Bitcoin. The people in charge of Coinbase seem to know all of these things, which is why they won't just do what the SEC wants without giving at least some kind of reason. Because the SEC wouldn't say why all of these cryptocurrencies are called securities. They chose to go to court with the SEC in the hopes that the court would clear things up and let Coinbase keep trading all the cryptocurrencies it does now. Watcher says that Guru Armstrong said that we didn't have much of a choice at that point. He said that delisting everything but Bitcoin, which is what the law says now, would have pretty much put an end to the crypto business in the US. It kind of made the decision easy. Let's go to court and see what the judge decides. So, right now, no one knows what will happen to the US crypto market. Everyone who owns or trades cryptocurrencies hopes that the court will rule in favor of the market. Now, I said at the beginning of this movie that we should pay more attention to how the SEC works with all of these exchanges because it affects everyone who owns crypto. And by now, I hope you started to see that even if you own Shib is one of the tokens that the SEC thinks is an asset and wants Coinbase to remove from its list. But here's something to think about so you can fully understand how important what's going on is. In the United States, Shiba Inu is the most famous altcoin. That is, sheep are more famous than Ethereum, which is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. CryptoBetting.com did a study that compared The number of searches for the top 100 cryptocurrencies ranked by market capitalization. Bitcoin, as expected, came in first, but Shib came in second, and there were almost twice as many searches for Shib as there were for Dogecoin, which came in third. What does this have to do with the problems with the SEC? Well, we can see that Shib are popular in the US, which means that there is a big market there. Right now, the US is not one of Shib's biggest markets, and that's because the US market is too complicated and strict for cryptocurrencies. A person has to jump through too many hoops to be able to hold a deal, cryptocurrencies. But the fact that tens of thousands of people keep looking for the ticket shows that people are interested. They just need a place where they can spread out and really get into the game. But now that the SEC says Shib is a security, this could really slow things down. No cryptocurrency exchange wants to trade stocks because that would require them to sign up as brokers. At the end of the day, it would be best for Shiba Inu if the court ruled in favor of Coinbase and the crypto market as a whole. This is particularly true if Shiba Inu wants to set up shop in the US. The Shiba Inu development team can't change this though. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. The Shiba Inu development team, meanwhile, has been working hard on the things it can control. She buried him, for one thing. The Layer 2 blockchain project will start up in August. At the Blockchain Futurist Conference in Toronto, Canada, the platform will be released with a lot of show and ceremony. But what shareholders really want is for the tool to do what it was made to do. Even so, the test site PuppyNet has been doing really well. Transactions have been completed quickly, and millions of wallets have been accepted. But what Shib owners really want is for all of this to mean that the prices of these cheap tokens will go up. Shiba hasn't added a zero in months, and since then, it has only kept dropping that zero. Shibarium is really what is needed to make things better. There seems to be a plan, which is good, but before we get to that, this channel gives away 100,000 Shib every day to give people a chance to join the giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message below. Shiba Inu is a hashtag. Best of luck! In addition to Shibarium working well, which should be enough to get more people interested in Shiba Inu, the platform was made with a way to burn Shib. This is because burning Shib would lower the number of tokens in circulation, which would make the tokens more valuable. The hope is that Shibarium will catch on fire enough to make Shib run in a bullish direction. All that seems like it's still a few months away though. When Shibarium is launched, we can't expect it to start burning things right away. For now, all we can do is wait for Shibarium to come out and hope that it does well. With that, this video comes to an end. If you like the movie, please like it, and don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comment.